When we are singing and when we are prolonging our exhale, we are fundamentally changing our state of being. And because of which we feel all these things happening, the relaxation which is coming, the peacefulness which is coming, all of that. Yeah.
So that's the reason why we feel the way we feel when we are singing. It's because we are unconsciously working on our breath. We are consciously singing. What we are consciously doing as an activity is singing, but we are unconsciously working on our breath. We are regulating it. Now that can happen. So basically, that also means that any kind of music, noise, anything and everything can in a way also affect our breathing. So for example, then if that means that if you are listening to music which is fast paced and probably for a very long time, this is a prolonged exposure to that kind of music, you feel that inside you, right?
Even a fetus's heartbeat is affected by the music that mother listens to.
So what does that mean? That means that yes, I mean all kinds of your environment, your stimulus, all those stimuluses are affecting.
Like even kids who are born and grow near crowded streets, generally their BP is 10 points higher than normal people.
So these are just basically indicators of how our environment, our surroundings impact us. Now in that, if we introduce a particular kind of music or we introduce a singing practice which is consciously altering this, it is going to alter the way your body is going to respond. So this is an important thing to understand. Now this is from the point of view of breath. We were just looking at this from the point of view of breath because that changes and then a lot of things change. That's one way. Now the other thing some of you mentioned is that you were very concentrated, you were very focused, and the only task at hand right now was to follow the phrase. There was nothing else that was coming in your mind, right? You didn't have thoughts about, now I have to observe my breathing or anything. That was also probably not happening. You were very focused on your singing. So now what does that mean? Not having thoughts, not having your mind wander somewhere. That's also an important impact of music, singing.
So let us actually sing something to find that out.
Find that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just one question about what you're explaining right now. The one-pointedness and the ease, does it not depend also on the type of music you're singing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Depends.
Not any music, because there are type of music where it's just like rock beats and all that, so breathing is going everywhere and your energy is pumping.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Probably the type of music also has a huge impact on that.
Yes.
space.
Yeah. See, now again, like very good example of this is that when we are relaxed and when we are actually in state of ease, we don't take fast decisions. Yeah, we evaluate the situation and then we take a decision. We actually see all the options that are available and then we act. But when that is not the case, we take a very fast decision, which we later realize might be good, bad, whatever it is, But so now this fact is actually being used in like shopping malls. So the kind of music that is played over there, it will never make you calm. Have you ever gone to a mall where they are playing like relaxing flute and harp, Never. They will play very fast music, just to induce
that impulse.
that sense of hurry in you, that sense of urgency in you, I need this.
Or even the sense of carelessness, I think.
Yeah, carelessness.
Of not having to think of certain things, it's okay. I can buy 10 things if I want to. It's okay. So getting you in that mood, there are people who specialize in that kind of advertising. That's also a part of marketing and advertising, where they are called soundscapes. So these soundscapes are designed in commercial spaces to allow you to basically force you to buy more in a way.
It's interesting because you're right. Maybe Some people are more musically inclined when they go shopping. It's different. I'm realizing when I'm doing online shopping, it's not as
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah,
You only
and
take what you want.
also sometimes the thing is that you are even not consciously registering it. Actually, especially with some of these commercial soundscapes, you are not consciously understanding this, that there is this music in background which is which is the cause
Yeah.
of my whatever decisions, but you are unconscious or rather subconsciously observing it. That is that's the trick there actually.
Like even that's why armies always have bands, you know.
I mean,
Why should they have
why
bands?
should they have bands?
They have band because they want their people to be like, you know, act first, like kill 10 people first, you know, then we can find ways to justify why those people were killed, for instance. So armies have history of bands and music, and of course
And there is also important to understand that there's a certain kind of music
Yeah.
that's used. There's certain beats that are used. There's a certain pace that is used, and it's not random. It's a choice. It's a choice. They don't. I mean, in armies they don't train you to sing an alap. They don't do that. But there is a very rhythm or pace to whatever they're singing basically. So these are it's a tool. It can be used in any way. So this is how it is used. Right.